still in Nigeria, and I have someone to discuss this with in the studio in person of CHRISTENE McLean. She is all the way from Jamaica to talk to us about peace. You're welcome to the studio.
Thank you so much.
And it's good to have you all the way from Jamaica.
Thank you so much.
Well, it's an honor.
Yes.
And a privilege to have you.
It's a pleasure to be here in Nigeria.
Yeah. So you're here in Nigeria, and this is the right time to talk about peace.
Yes.
We really need this right now. So what's your concept of peace? When we talk about peace, what is your own concept of peace?
My own concept of peace is that people will understand it from a mind perspective. If your mind is not transformed to carry peace, you cannot carry peace, because it's a mind thing. Two persons can be sitting down, and the two persons sitting down, but I will be with you, and the next person is thinking something bad about you. For us to carry peace, we must understand that there must be a mind. Everyone must be on the same accord. And according to that, if we want peace to carry out, we must have the same mind. Which is that if you're thinking peace, I'm supposed to be thinking peace. But there are some persons who will be thinking peace while others are thinking war. Because it is a mind thing. No man knows what a man is thinking when they are together. And so we are saying this morning, peace. Let peace arise. Let peace be still in Nigeria. But the question is, how many persons really want peace?
Yes. That's a very important one.
Yes.
So, as a visitor, why do you desire peace in Nigeria and for Nigerians?
Because it is very important that if the people don't come in together, then we cannot work together. Because together we stand, and divided we fall. And so it is very biblical. But it is from the beginning that people will not want to have the same mindset. Two persons, as I said to you before, if you are very biblical, can I touch a little part of the Bible? Yes, because Cain and Abel, they were in the same place. But here it is that Cain was thinking about killing his brother Abel. So one person can be saying peace. Abel was such a nice man. He was such a nice man. He loved God and everything. But here is Cain. At the other hand, he was jealous of his brother because of how his sacrifice was presented to God. And so many times, as I said to you before, that you will want peace, but what about the other person beside you? Do they really want peace? And that's the question this morning.
That's the question. Yeah, because I can't read what you're thinking.
That's it.
You can't read what
that's what I'm saying to you. Yes.
No, but then we still can't be thinking
the
the same
thing. Yes.
It's possible. So we are approaching some days away from the general election.
Yes.
So how can we maintain peace during this election?
As we said before, that everyone will come together and think the same thing. If you begin to be kind to each other and begin to share love with each other, then peace will come. But if, as I say to you, everyone must be on one accord, thinking the same thing.
How do we do that?
And the fact, how do you do that? Is the fact that we have to come together with the same mind and the same thinking, that if you want peace, I need peace. And the problem is that, as I just said to you before, everyone will not be of the same mind. We are saying this morning peace, but do you know what the brother is thinking? Do you know what this person is thinking or that person is thinking? And for us to get peace, we must know that every man has to think about the same mind. Because the Bible also says, and we touch on the Bible said the heart of man is deceitful and desperately wicked above all things. And so if man's heart is deceitful, number one, and is desperately wicked above all things, we need to understand that we have to look out as well, because it's not everybody will be saying peace.
So I understand that.
So one of the attributes to bring peace is also prayer. Prayer is the key in the midst of your war.
So back to the election and how much peace we need during this election. You know, Nigeria being a diversified country, we have so many ethnic groups, you know, so many religions. You know, it comes with a lot of things.
I know.
So how do you now bring everybody together? It's still the same mind, you know, it's still the mindset, but then you still have to talk.
That's it.
Yeah, I can still call you a peace ambassador.
Mm-hmm.
So you, in your own place, what do you think we should do and get it right?
As I said to you, what we should do is that put our religion. If we just put our religion aside, what is causing the war among us? Number one is our culture.
Yeah.
Number two is our religion. Number three is our ethnic, the way we grow, and how we were cultured. And so if we put those things aside and say, let's decide on one, then we will have peace. But if we do not put our religion, what we think, and our ethnic and our culture and aside, then the peace will not, because your religion is different from mine. That one religion is different from mine. And there will be no agreement there, because what you are saying, your religion is right. I am saying my religion is right. That one is saying that the religion is right. And so there's going to be always a war, a separatory problem in the system, because everybody's saying, I am right.
Well, if we can all be right.
Yes.
And then put the religion aside.
That's it.
I think that's the most important thing. We are looking at the country itself, not what the religion brings to the table.
That's it.
So you have an upcoming event?
We have an upcoming event at Silverbird Event Center on the second floor at Silverbird, right there in the center of ABUJA.
So what is it all about?
It's a 3 days conference, and we're starting tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. and Thursday at 5 p.m. and Friday also the same. And this event is also, we are going to be praying Friday also and declaring some things over the nation concerning this election, and making some declarative moments concerning what God also want to do in this time of the nation. As a prophet of God coming out of Jamaica, Nigeria needs to know that this is a time and season that you also need to take a stand. So in every aspect of your life. And so these 3 days conference is all about prophesying miracles and people with healing and deliverance. Some of you are here on the bondages. You're on the different kind of bondages basically because of where you're coming from, the ethnic relation and the group, and strongholds have been holding down Nigeria for years. And so as the Lord gave me a vision about coming to Nigeria with the Bible in my hand, preaching through Nigeria, this is our last move. And our last move is that we will run with the word right there at Silverbird, and you can't afford to miss it. You can't afford to miss it. If you are barring and you need me to pray for you, you come and see me. If there is something going on in your marriage, you come and see me. Whatever the problem is, you come and see me. If you need a word from the Lord, you come and see me at Silverbird on tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. and also on Thursday evening at 5 p.m. and also on Friday the same time 5 p.m. You can't afford to miss us, because we are going to take it down by force before we leave Jamaica, before we leave Nigeria. Amen. And so we're going to be leaving Nigeria in quite a short time. And so I really want to thank you so much for having us this morning.
No, it's an honor and a privilege, and
Amen.
It's beautiful, and I can't just let you go like this without you praying for my station.
Oh, wonderful. Yes.
We all need the prayers.
Amen.
This type of prayer. You're here to pray for Nigeria.
Amen.
You have the vision.
And this is where it is. We start with peace. You put down your religion for me to pray for you. And this is what we start with peace. And this is what we are saying right there. You see, we're coming together. If we really need peace, you listen to this woman of God. She said, I want you to pray for my studio, because there's a grace in this time and season. And it's an extended grace that people need to grab this grace. And it doesn't matter where you're from, which religion you're from, which ethnic group you're from, which culture you're from. If you grab this grace, you need to understand that God is going to move on your behalf. It's not by our might nor by our power, but it's by the Spirit of the living God. And so as you get in touch with this grace that is going on right now, we know that God is going to do great and mighty things through you. Amen.
Thank you so much, man.
God bless you so much.
God bless you too, man. We're so happy to have you.
Amen.
Thank you. And I'm sure everybody out there will be there tomorrow.
Amen.
And next tomorrow.
Yes.
And the next event. So please be at Silverbird.
Yes.
And be part of this, peaceful, all the things that comes into that prayer.
Amen.
Well, I've been speaking to, Christine McLean, all the way from Jamaica, to talk to us about peace and her love for peace for this country. And there's this saying that says, an eye for an eye only makes the whole world blind.
My
So
God.
we'll go on a short break and we'll be right back. Producer.